Hi there. This is Kazakh and Turkish, episode 1. If you're listening to this, you have to keep in mind that you're going to want to use a pause button. You're going to want to use your mouth to repeat the things that we're saying, and you want to use your ears to listen. So, why don't we go around and introduce ourselves? Starting from you.
So, my name is Bauyrzhan, I'm from Kazakhstan, and I'm here to help you guys to learn Kazakh language.
Cool.
And I'm gonna learn some Turkish as well.
Okay.
Okay, my name is Emre. I'm from Turkey. I am here for the same purpose, but I'm also learning English here. So I hope I will help you somehow.
I appreciate it.
Hey, my name is Nurbek. I also study English here. So I'm just here to just help you to learn new languages, especially Kazakh and Turkish, from one family.
One family?
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, we are on the campus of the University of Pennsylvania right now. So we are on the lawn next to Van Pelt, and we're having fun out here. So let's jump right into it. First, let's start off with Turkey. Can you tell me like a little bit about Turkey and its impact on the world?
Yeah, I think Turkish and Kazakh language they have very much of similarities, but after Ottoman died and
Empire.
Yeah, Turkish Republic built it. We take a lot of words from French and the Arabic also because of the position of Turkey. But now it's pretty far from Kazakh language because I can never understand when they talk. But I see here some of words are the same. Maybe it's because their pronouns is very different than ours, but the main word is the same. Yeah.
Now, can one of you talk a little bit about Kazakhstan?
So Kazakhstan is the motherland of all of the Turkic nations in the world. So Kazakhstan is the place where all of the Turkic nations have born in the past, and it started in the 5th century or even earlier a little bit. So we got different tribes which had their small republics, governments over there, and then because of our warrior past, we spread out that big, and of course while time goes on and people are different, far away from each other, and then we start to have some differences in our languages and development of the language, and the cultures are different, and because of the European influence towards our two countries, Turkey and Kazakhstan, as he said, they got a lot of French influence. We got some Russian influence towards Kazakhstan. That's why our language is a little bit different. But as a philologist, even though I don't know the Turkish language at all, if Turkish people will speak slowly, I am able to understand half of it or even more.
Wow.
So it's gonna be easy for you as well, because as he said, the roots of the words are mostly the same, and it's just a matter of grammar and some exceptional words. It's like basically the difference between German and English.
All right. Well, with that, we're gonna jump right in. How would I say in Turkish? A sandwich.
Same. We also call sandwich.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
Sandwich.
But let me think.
And if
We
you're
do actually, yeah.
if you're being specific,
We do use we use sandwich too, right?
Yeah, we have this word.
sandwich. So
as people saw, you have ch sound. So we have che.
che.
Yeah. So we use like a instead of chew, we say che.
Che.
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Sandwich. Yeah.
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Drive.
Yeah.
And what about in Kazakh?
Sandwich.
Just sandwich.
That's it.
Sandwich. What about ayran? Am I pronouncing that right? Ayran.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Ayran. Made of yogurt and salt, and then we mix with water, and you just shake it, and it became very tasty.
Ayran.
And how popular is ayran?
It's very popular because we usually eat like kebab
Kebab, yeah.
and the doner.
Doner, yeah, I've heard it, doner.
Yeah, so it's very good with kebab and doner. So people usually
Combine them.
Yeah, and they sometimes don't want to drink like Coke or some other sodas because they are not very healthy. But ayran is quite healthy because it's made of yogurt.
Yogurt, right?
Yeah.
Which has cultural bacteria inside of it.
Yeah.
That makes you feel interesting.
Yeah.
And also, if the food is spicy, ayran can maybe cool your palate a little bit, right? And is there ayran also in Kazakhstan?
Yeah, the thing is that as he was talking about kebab and doner, I'd say that Kazakhs eat meat so much. Like actually half of our diet is meat, probably different sorts of meat, and ayran is basically a cow milk product which helps to digest through the bacteria and all of these lactoses inside of the structure of ayran. So it is really helpful. And another good feature of ayran is whenever you have a hangover in the morning, you go open your fridge, drink some ayran, and you're fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Now, this drink that I've written down here, kummus.
Kamas.
Can you pronounce it again?
Kamas.
Kamas. Kamas.
Kamas. Yeah.
Kha. Kha. Kha. Kha. Not ha.
Kamas.
Kha. Kha.
Yeah.
Kha. Kha.
Kh the same, is
Like cough.
Cough.
Cough.
In Arabic?
Like
Cough.
cough, yeah. So it's the same. Kha. Kha. Kamas. Kamas. Kamas.
You're learning.
Kamas. Cool. We'll keep on working on
Hummus
it.
is made from the horse milk.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the taste is very special, very different. Once I brought some hummus to the another country, Azerbaijan,
Azerbaijan,
near
yeah.
to the Caspian Sea.
It's near the Caspian.
Yeah.
It's
Even
bordering
they
on.
are from the Turkic family, their culture and their drinks are a little bit different. So I just gave them to try it, and everyone who just tried it was just running to the toilet.
Oh wow!
They say me, oh my gosh, what is it?
Wow.
But for Kazakhs and for Kyrgyz, for Uzbek, it's like just usual drink.
Now, can you tell me the difference between ayran and
Ayran usually made from, not usually, exactly made from the cow milk, but the hummus made from the horse milk.
How would I say one doner? And if I'm at a restaurant, one doner and
We don't usually say beer doner. It's beer is one, but we don't usually use it. We just say,
doner.
give me doner. Like,
Doner.
yeah, $5.
a doner, right?
For one doner, you basically say nothing.
Say nothing.
Doner.
Got it. Is the same for Kazakh? Doner. And is doner the same pronunciation?
Doner.
Doner.
Yeah, it's international
Doner.
word, so we
Doner.
cannot change it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, doner. How about please? How in Turkish?
Turkish is lütfen.
Lütfen.
Lütfen.
Lütfen. So, please loot everything in the restaurant, including the fan. Then the loot, take everything out of the restaurant. So please loot everything in the restaurant,
Yeah.
including the fan. So lütfen. Can you pronounce it again?
Lütfen.
Lütfen. Okay. So I'm gonna try to say a sandwich, please. Or rather, doner. I'm gonna say doner. Doner. Lütfen.
Yeah.
All right. Can you say it, please?
So if you use like a lütfen, it goes like a formal way. So you have to say bir döner lütfen.
Bir doner
But
lütfen.
I don't know. Maybe you cannot find anyone to say bir döner lütfen. Maybe
Just verebilir misiniz?
bir döner lütfen.
Bir doner lütfen. How do I say please? And
Өтініш, bir döner бересіз бе, өтініş. But өтініş, it sounds,
Like a request.
not request, very polite in our culture. But Kazakhs usually don't say өтініш. They say, bir döner бересіз ба? Бересіз ба means like very polite form. Бересің ба means
Бересің ба?
it's not polite form. Бересің ба?
no, hon, what does that mean?
beer means the word beer. The
Beer
word of-
means give, please.
Beer, okay. But hold on. Now, people just don't say, like, for example, in English we would say, one hot dog, please. Right? So there's nothing, you have to use a verb with when you're requesting it? Or can you just say, please, after you say the item? In
I
Kazakh.
think you don't need verb. If you say bir döner lütfen, there is no verb. But
There's no verb.
Beer it's already verb.
Beer is already verb.
Give.
Beer, okay.
in
Bir
Turkish,
döner, birisiz ba.
Beer is spa.
Ba means you're asking.
Asking.
Ba. Bir means give. Bir döner. You can
Bir
say
döner.
bir döner ötünüş.
We're gonna do
Witness.
doner.
Witness.
Witness.
Ötünüş means please.
Döner.
Yeah.
Witness.
Bir döner
Bir döner.
ötünüş.
Witness.
Sort of
Witness.
please, yeah.
Witness.
Please,
Witness.
please. Witness.
Probably say it again.
Witness.
Witness.
So you probably want to
Witness.
go like this.
Witness.
Like
Okay, say it one more time.
Ötünüş.
Witness.
Oh, super.
Witness. Witness.
Witness.
Witness. I had a wish.
Witness.
Please give me that. Witness. Witness. Just the way that I can remember it. Good.
Witness.
Okay. Witness. Okay, so I want you to try to say in Turkish, "En ayran, please."
Bir ayran lütfen.
oh
Nice. So please say it. Say it.
yeah, bir ayran lütfen.
Lütfen. Bir ayran.
You're good at
Okay.
saying.
Now try to say it in Kazakh. Well, instead of saying ayran, I want you to say hummus. Is that right?
Hummus.
Bir kumuz. Witness.
Nice. I'm going to try to say a sandwich, please. Instead of saying sandwich, I'm going to say doner. Bir doner lütfen.
Very good.
Bir doner lütfen. And thank you. And in Kazakh, bir doner witness. Can you say it?
Ötünüş.
Witness.
Ötünüş.
Witness.
E.
Eh.
E.
Eh.
Ö.
Wö.
Ö is this first sound.
Wö.
Ö. T.
Wöte.
Neş.
Witness.
E.
Witness.
E.
Eh. Witness.
I remember.
And a donor, please.
Bir döner lütfen.
I memorized as witness.
Witness.
Witness.
Yeah. Please bring out the witness. Nice. Witness. Witness. Witness. Witness. There's a sh at the end.
There is a
Witness.
similarity.
Witness.
You know, if we say in their way, we use verir misiniz?
Very missions.
Which is very is the same.
You know,
Yeah.
grammatical
So
structure, I
it's
would
same,
say
but look, where is like a give.
almost the same.
Ah.
They use bear,
Ver.
so we use
Ver.
where.
Ver.
Ver.
Like one. So I believe that this part is also same with this part.
Exactly.
This part.
Yeah,
Wow.
but- yeah.
That's
And
fascinating.
then
It's for
they-
yeah.
Ver. So the give. There's a similarity between the give. We're gonna conquer the give later on,
Okay, good.
and then we'll revisit. Okay. All right. So how would you say I want? Oh, for I. How do I say I?
Men.
Min.
Men.
Men.
Как man, but like man, but men.
And this is Kazakh.
Min.
Min.
Men.
Men.
Min.
Men.
Min.
Men.
Men.
Men.
Mien.
Yeah, she goes actually really good.
Min. Min.
Min.
That's Kazakh for I.
Turkish says
Ben.
Ben.
Ben.
Ben.
Ben.
Mien.
Ben.
It's like a
You just
Ben, like a name.
change the first
Ben.
letter. Or
Oh,
something.
Ben.
Hey,
I
Ben.
know a guy named Ben. Hi,
Yeah.
Ben.
Ben is.
I am Ben. Ben. Ben is I.
Ben is Ben.
Ben. Ben.
Mien.
Min.
Mien.
Say it again.
Mien.
Men.
Min.
Men.
Men.
Not n.
Na.
N.
N.
Men.
Men.
Just regular
Mien.
M.
Just men. Men. Okay, so not stressing. So there is many men and I. I am many men. That's hard to say.
Men.
Men.
Men.
Men.
Men.
Men. So, say one more time. I in Kazakh.
Men.
Men. Men.
Mien.
Men.
Men. Men. Men. Cool. Okay. So how about want? Want.
Yeah.
Want in Turkish.
You know, yeah. That's why Turkish is very hard because we say different for each person. You know?
Each person,
Yeah.
okay.
So if
So
you
for
say,
male?
if I say for me,
The ending is different, right?
I want.
What do you want to say? İstiyorum.
ben is ben, I
Ben
isterim.
isterim.
Yeah.
Ben isterim.
Yeah.
İsterim. İsterim. And for
The verb is istemek.
istemek.
Yeah. For me, ben isterim.
Ben isterim.
For you, sen istersin.
İstersin.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're just sticking with I isterim.
Yeah,
İsterim. İsterim. So
Or if you use
ben
like
isterim.
a present continuous tense, you have to say istiyorum.
İstiyorum.
Yeah, we usually use,
İstiyorum.
Yeah, istiyorum.
And that would
Present
mean
simple is
like I'm
isterim.
wanting something,
Yeah.
right? I'm wanting. So
But it's not the same, you know. Yeah.
what is the difference between isterim and
Isterim
istiyorum?
is it's,
Present simple.
Yeah, present simple.
Okay.
It's for
It's in general sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
but istiyorum is when you talk, you istiyorum. Yeah.
So
you say istiyorum.
which one do you think I should stick with for the context?
You have to stick with istiyorum.
İstiyorum.
Yeah, because
İstiyorum.
when you ask, you basically you want, right?
Right.
So you istiyorsun. İstiyorum. Yeah.
İstiyorum. İstiyorum.
Yeah.
İstiyorum. Okay. So let's see. It's your mom that wants some pie. İstiyorum. It's your mom that wants some pie. It's istiyorum. That's the one way that I remember.
Oh.
İstiyorum. So because it means want. It means want for myself.
Ben istiyorum. Say it
İstiyorum.
again. İstiyorum.
İstiyorum. Yeah.
İstiyorum. İstiyorum.
Ben istiyorum.
It's your
Yeah.
mom that wants some pie. Wants. İstiyorum. İstiyorum. Okay. So, how about in Kazakh?
What? İstiyorum.
Want.
Kalayman.
Kalayman.
Kalayman.
Kalayman.
Kalayman. Bir
Say,
sandviç.
pronounce it again.
Bir sandviç kalayman.
Bir sandwich kalayman.
Kalayman.
Kalayman. Is that the qaf?
K.
Qa.
K.
K.
K.
Qa.
Kalayman.
Kalayman. Qa. Kalayman. Kalayman. Okay.
Kalayman.
Kalayman. Kalayman.
Yeah.
It means I want. I want.
I want.
Okay, so we don't say I unless we want to emphasize it.
Yeah.
Now, from my understanding, you have to put kalayman and istiyorum at the end of whatever you're talking about.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I'm gonna. So in that case, I'm gonna try to say, I want an ayran. Bir ayran istiyorum. Can you say it?
Bir ayran istiyorum.
Istiyorum. And in Kazakh, it would be bir kumus. Bir kumus kalayman.
Kalayman.
Kalayman. Can you say that sentence? That sentence.
Men bir qimiz qalayman.
Say it again.
Men bir qimiz
Kumus.
is drink, right? Qalayman.
Kalayman.
Ötinish.
Please. Nice. Okay. So, how would you say, I want a sandwich? In Turkish. I'm sorry, we'll say doner. I want a doner.
Ben döner istiyorum lütfen.
Oh,
Would you repeat it?
yeah. Ben döner istiyorum lütfen. Ben döner istiyorum lütfen.
Ben doner istiyorum lütfen. Can you try to say it in Kazakh then?
Ben bir döner
Qalayman.
kalayman.
Kalayman.
Ötinish.
So I'm gonna try to say it actually. Bir doner lütfen.
İstiyorum.
Bir doner
İstiyorum.
istiyorum lütfen. And in Kazakh, I would say bir doner
Qalayman.
Kalayman witness.
But you know, Turkish and Kazakh actually don't demand the structure subject verb object
In Kazakh,
in Kazakh. You can say just bir döner ötinish.
bir doner witness.
Bir döner ötinish.
And,
Say. Bir döner lütfen. You can say just.
Also, we don't. If you ask something, we don't say I want. We say, can you give me? Yeah. So when you ask for döner, bir döner verir misiniz? Which is, can you give me a one döner?
Can you give me one doner?
Yeah.
Verir misiniz?
Bir döner verir misiniz?
Verir
Verir
misiniz?
misiniz?
Verir misiniz?
Yeah, it's also polite because verir misiniz it has a polite word inside, so you don't need to say lütfen.
Lütfen.
Yeah.
Verir misiniz?
Actually,
Verir misiniz is
It's
when
polite.
you want something. Yeah, you basically say, yeah, can you give me?
Verir misiniz?
actually here
Verir,
Verir
verir misiniz? That's what I'm wondering. Verir,
Verir.
yeah, verir misiniz?
Verir
That's very much a nice thing. I want you to bring it. Very verir misiniz, right?
and
Verir
here
misiniz.
actually
Very
you
much
use
something that I want you to bring to me.
really nice form of saying it in Kazakh language as well. So you would just simply go like bir döner verir misiniz, which is
You
verir
said,
misiniz.
so please slow it down. Please slow it down.
Okay, so here we go. Ber,
Ber.
which means one, döner,
Döner.
like regular döner, and then verir misiniz. Verir misiniz.
Verir
He
misiniz.
says verir misiniz, we say verir misiniz.
So the difference is the V and a B. So the B is happening in Kazakh,
Yeah.
and the V is happening in
Turkish.
Yeah. So say bring in Kazakh.
Bir,
Beer.
Yeah.
Well, with the polite way that what you just said.
verir misiniz.
Verir misiniz?
Like,
Verir.
could you give me? It's like basically the direct translation would be, could you give me döner, please?
Okay.
Yeah.
Say bring. Just bring.
Ver. Ver.
Ver.
Yeah.
Oh, and say
Instead of ver, you say ver. Ver.
ver.
Yeah, ver.
Ver. And say the ending
When
with
you
it,
ask,
please.
Yeah. Verir misiniz?
Verir misiniz?
Yeah. Verir misiniz?
Verir
Verir.
misiniz?
Yeah. That's me.
Verir misiniz?
Verir misiniz?
Verir misiniz?
Verir.
I very much want you to bring that. Verir misiniz? So Kazakh, they're with their bears,
Yeah.
and with Turkey, we're talking about ver, the ver.
very.
Okay, so
very misiniz.
how would you say bring a doner in Turkish?
Bir döner verir misiniz?
Verir misiniz.
Say it.
Bir döner verir misiniz?
Try to say it in
Bir
Kazakh.
döner.
Bir
Ver,
döner verir misiniz?
Verir misiniz?
Verir misiniz.
Verir.
Verir misiniz.
Say slowly.
Yeah.
Like the same, but
Yeah,
not verir.
verir.
Yeah. And you don't have me.
Misiniz.
Verir misiniz? You say
Bir
verir
döner
misiniz?
verir misiniz. Verir misiniz.
Verir misiniz?
Both of them.
Verir misiniz?
Verir
It's not
misiniz?
exactly the same.
Verir
Verir
misiniz?
Verir misiniz? Verir misiniz and verir misiniz?
Verir.
Yeah.
Like
Verir misiniz?
difference is only V and the B.
Well, there's a little bit more.
Oh.
There's a little bit more than the difference.
But the ending.
suffixes are the same. He's just adding another one. So he can just simply say verir misiniz. Can you say it?
Well,
Or
no,
verir
it's best.
misiniz?
It's best to let's keep it formal right now, and that's the best way. And when we later on, we'll get less formal. Okay, so I'm gonna try to say an ayran. Bring an ayran.
Yeah.
Okay, bring one ayran. So bir ayran verir misiniz?
Very good.
Could you say it, please?
Bir ayran verir misiniz? Very good. Yeah. Bir ayran verir misiniz?
Okay, I'm gonna try to say it in Kazakh. Bir kumus verir misin?
Verir misiniz?
Verir misiniz? Verir misiniz?
Verir misiniz?
Verir misiniz? Okay. Oh, wow.
Also sınız at the end? Or sınız?
You can add. It's almost the same.
So how would I say in Turkish end?
Ve.
Ve. Wow, I liked it very much. So I want this and that. Ve. Very ve.
Kumuz ve döner.
Okay, no. Vedener. Oh, could you say it in Kazakh? What is end?
Jenny.
Zhenya.
Actually, we can use the word ben as well. Kımız bin ayran birnişi. Kımız bin döner birnişi.
Means kumuz with döner. With.
Yeah.
Well, what's the best way is to say? Let's just learn end.
Yeah.
And
Zhenya.
Zhenya.
Zhenya.
Jenny.
Zhenya.
Jenny.
Jenny. Yeah.
Zhenya.
Yeah.
Zhenya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zhenya.
Jenny.
Oh, Zhenya.
Jenny.
Zhenya.
Not Jenny.
Zhenya. Say it again.
Zhenya.
Jenny.
Zhenya.
Ah.
Zhenya. So, Jenny wanted this and that. Jenny.
Jenny.
Jenny. Jenny wanted this and that. Jenny. Okay. So, how would you say? I want. Well, rather than I want, let's say bring. Okay. Bring an ayran and a doner. We'll throw on please. We'll throw on please, even though it's already polite. We'll throw on please in Turkish.
Bir ayran ve bir döner verir misiniz?
Good.
Lütfen.
Lütfen. Very nice. Very nice. Would you say it?
Okay. Bir ayran ve döner verir misiniz? Lütfen.
Okay. So I noticed you took out the beer again. You don't need two beers. You just need one beer. Okay. So instead of me saying beer and another beer, the first beer is fine.
It's like parallelism in English.
Parallelism,
It's
okay.
parallelism in Turkish.
Okay.
Kazakh is the same one.
When we add in lütfen, it's very, very, very polite.
Yeah, because you know, if you say verir misin, it's for one person. If you say verir misiniz, it's for like plural person or it's polite.
Polite.
So you told me one person, right?
One person.
So if you say verir misiniz,
Verir misiniz.
it's polite.
polite.
You don't need to use lütfen or
Lütfen.
please, you know?
Got it.
You get it?
Got it. And how would you say in Kazakh? I'll repeat the sentence. And hummus and a doner.
Jenny.
Please bring it. Please bring an hummus and a doner.
Bir humus.
Jenny.
Jenny. Döner.
Birir
Verir misin?
misiniz?
Verir misiniz?
Repeat the whole thing again.
Great.
Repeat it again. A hummus and a doner, please.
Bir humus. Jenny. Döner.
Birir misiniz? It's like the same. Like at b.
Verir misiniz?
Birir misiniz?
Verir misin?
In Turkish.
In Turkish.
In Kazakh. Birir misiniz? Like b.
Birir.
So just first letter.
Verir misiniz?